we're going to work on several, well, we've got a bunch of new bugs for Twisted Tower. And the reason why is because I've officially upgraded to Unity 6. Yay! Congratulations, Thomas. You have a billion bugs to work on. So we're going to do that today. We're going to close this window. We're going to work on that today, and it's going to be fun because my theory is we're not going to have too many issues. I really don't think so. I've done this before. I've upgraded to Unity 6 before, but went back because I really didn't have a stable version on Steam yet. Hang on. But I was wondering what that noise was. So yeah. For love, I'm in the mood for love. All right, I want to say a huge thank you to Solomon G, Mir Y, E, Mike B, and Ethan G. Thank you so much for joining Full-Time Game Dev. It means the world to me. And by the way, just wanted to say, look, if you're interested in joining Full-Time Game Dev, check out the link below. There's 5 days left, depending on when you click that link. Once you click the link, you'll get a 5-day coupon where you can join Full-Time Game Dev for 25% off. It supports the channel, so it's, I guess I'm sponsoring myself. So check it out below. You're going to learn everything I've learned in the last decade of making indie games. And the best part is not only are you going to learn how to make a game in Unity, Godot, Unreal, whether it's 2D or 3D, you're also going to learn how to take that demo or that game and make an actual, paycheck from it. That's the goal, right? So whether it's selling it to a publisher or whether it's doing a Kickstarter campaign or crowdfunding or using social media to drive traffic to your launch and make some money, hitting the Steam front page, there's a bunch of ways to make money and to go full-time indie. It's definitely not easy, but I can tell you everything I've learned in the last decade. So click the link below, get 25% off. Hello, come on in, guys. Come on in. How are we doing today? Welcome. Okie dokie. Let's jump on in to Unity here. Oh, and by the way, guys, there is a link below if you want to take a look at. Wait, where is it? Hang on. There it is. There's a link below on how to make money from just a demo. This is a free webinar, totally free. Click the link below and you'll get instant access and learn how to make actual money from a demo. Can never ever promise anything. But I can just show you what I've done. I can show you how to pitch, how to make a really good pitch, how to raise money on Kickstarter, how to secure funding from a publisher, all that cool stuff. So click the link below if you're interested in joining the free webinar. Toaster Devlog, how are you? Death Cloud Games, how are you? Coming in, guys. All right, ladies and gentlemen, we have ourselves some bugs to work through. Man, we have some weird scripts that are having issues. I'm not sure what this one is. A lot of scripts aren't importing. Interesting. Okay. I kind of want to enter safe mode. So what we're going to do before we let all these scripts compile is we're going to double check this issue here. We have a namespace issue. Not sure what. Or HOM. Death Cloud Games, it's always good to see you. It's always good to see you. Thomas, have you used TikTok to promote your game? I have not. I don't really touch TikTok, to be honest with you. There's an unnecessary using here for some reason, so we're gonna get rid of that and see if that fixes this. Oh no, we're gonna get an import. We don't want an import. Hang on. Okay, so a lot of these scripts here. Okay, that script there, we have an issue with the script there. What I don't want, and it's true here as well, we have a script here that's missing. I don't want these scripts to like auto-compile because they're going to lose all of their references. Cheers from Poland. Awesome. That's awesome. I don't think I've been to Poland. I've been to Slovakia, which I think Slovakia is like an hour from Poland. Am I wrong? What am I planning to do after Twisted Tower? I plan to enter a learning phase, to sort of enter the desert, the wilderness, and spend a lot of time just playing and learning. My heart is, where's my heart? My heart is in a Victorian era right now. It's in 1910. It's with classical music and beautiful fields and Jane Austen vibes. And so I want to explore that feeling and figure out what that scent. I smell something. There's a smell on the wind. It's like lavender and fresh cut grass and farm animals. So I want to explore that scent. I don't know what it is, but I feel it. So after this game, I'll probably explore that. I'm not sure what it is. Come on in, Sleeping Coder. How are you? How are you? Come on in, guys. Come on in. Come on in. Let me pull the chat out really quick so that we can get started today. For some reason, I don't know what's going on with the stream. We usually have like a bunch more people watching, and I'm wondering if it's set to unlisted or something. No, it's public. The monetization is off. I don't know. That could be the reason why. It's odd. For some reason, we're like at a fourth or a fifth of viewership. I think people just hate my guts right now. I'm not sure what's going on. The discount ends, Oddware, when that 5-day coupon. It's a coupon directly for you, so it's assigned to your browser right now. So you have 5 days to join. I don't want 25% coupons just floating around all over the place. So we've got timers on every single one. Okay. Yeah, I don't know what's going on with this stream. Is it hitting Twitter? Let's double check. It should, right? Let's see. Yep. Okay. Well, it's just going to be a depressing viewership day. Sorry, guys. I just feel depressed now. No, I'm kidding. We're going to have fun anyway. All right, let's go ahead and figure out what's going on here. We've got an issue with Xbox. We've got some Xbox SDKs, or in this case, what is that, a GDK? So we've got to figure out what's going on there. I'm going to open up Discord. There's a person from 3D Realms messaged me on how to fix this, so I'm going to take a look at it really quick. Give me just a sec, guys. Let me disable streamer mode. Give me just a sec. I'm going to find it. How do we avoid this? I believe we can just get rid of this package right here. Library package cache com.microsoft.gdk.tools.xbox. I'm of the opinion we can just get rid of it. So we're going to do that. We're going to get rid of this whole SDK entirely because we're not porting to Xbox anytime soon. At least I don't think so. So we're going to get rid of that because I just don't even see the point of having that anymore. So let's go to the package cache. I know you can't see my screen. Hang tight, guys. Package cache, com, Unity, Microsoft, GDK, Tools, Xbox. So what are you guys working on today? Is anybody working on their game right now? But we're going to go for it. Okay, that's gone. Editor, Xbox, platform builder. I just deleted that whole folder. Oh, yeah. We're going to reopen Unity. I'm going to save the scene. Hang tight, guys. I gotta take a look here. What was his name? Oh, I got it. Remove the Microsoft GDK tools and similar packages from the package manager. That's the solution. Okay, so we need to remove it from the package manager. But let's go ahead and open up Twisted Tower again. And I'm going to take a look at the chat. Okie dokie. Artichoke. All right. Is it me or is the stream a little bit unstable? Is it unstable, guys? Yes or no? Is it unstable? Yes or no? Let's enter safe mode. All right. We're going to skip the new version. This project contains one or more deprecated packages. Do you want to open package manager? Yeah, sure. No, we don't want to deal with that. What we want to do, okay, that cleared out that issue. Well, we got this one here. Planar reflection rendered at CS. The name XR graphics does not exist in the current context. I do wonder if we can just solve this with some kind of recommended fix. No. So we need to update our water. We have the stylized water. I have stylized water 3, which is a new asset from the asset store. I've already purchased that, so we're going to bring that in because our water currently doesn't work. So my theory is we need to get rid of stylized water, go to the package manager, and remove that. So let's go to our stylized water really quick. In project, we have all these updates here. Okay, stylized water, there's none here. So we need to just go ahead and find it here. Stylized water 2. Really? It should show up here. It's laggy. Is it better now? Thomas, I have an idea for a new video format similarly to the Let's Review Your Game. You can make a series where you take a look at game idea pitches in the form of GDDs. Does that sound fun? Anybody? What do we think, guys? Do we want to see that? Import 1.70 to project. Maybe that'll be it. Maybe that'll fix it. But I don't think we have an update. I guess we could try. It's better now? Okay, good. Cool. Yeah, we just had a slow start today, but now that we have 216 viewers, I'm at least feeling better about myself. So, and what's funny, guys, it sounds like I'm being sarcastic. Maybe it doesn't, but I'm being sarcastic. But the truth is that if you YouTube for, let's say, 7-8 years, I think I've been doing it for 8 years, you do kind of get weary when you start seeing lower numbers. You start to wonder, okay, my time's up. But let's go ahead and remove this from the project. You know what's funny is I think this might screw up a lot of stuff. But do I just delete it all? I'm going to exit. Well, no, we're not going to exit safe mode. Let's go back to our package manager. Stylized water. Why can't I remove it? You know? In project. It's not even here. What in the world? So we have this script here. We have all these editor scripts. We have prefabs. We might need those. It's a shame, you know? We're going to have to completely update this to Stylized Water 3. Because Stylized Water 3 is the only thing that works with Unity 6, sadly. I wish that there was a way to upgrade it quickly. But I think what we're going to need to do is just delete all this. No, I like all this stuff, though. It's the editor script that's causing a problem. I wonder if we can just... Can we just delete this? I doubt it. I have my doubts for sure. Render feature. That can't be found for some reason. No, I think that's going to pop up some errors here for us. I just want to get rid of the issues here before we do a big import of the new one. Because I still want all the prefabs. I don't want to delete everything. All right, maybe that'll fix it. All right, we still have a ton of issues with stylized water. It's bad. Yeah, we're just going to delete it. See you later. Hopefully we don't get some weird import issues. We're in safe mode though. Okay. Some of the projects refer to API that has changed. Sure, let's go ahead and fix these. What is that? I just deleted this. Why is it showing up again? Deleting stylized water 2. Yes, do it again. It's almost like it's doing the same thing over and over again. It's like not remembering my decision here. Okay, compiling scripts. I'll take a look at the chat though. Let me pull it up on my monitor though, my other monitor. Guys, if I seem tired today, who wants to guess why I'm tired? Does anyone know? Can anyone guess why is Thomas really tired today? Why is he so tired? Does anyone know? I'm staring directly at you, I know. It would probably be better if the chat was like right here. That way you wouldn't be so... It feels odd, doesn't it, when I look at you like that? Yeah. Yeah, kids. Old age, yeah, my baby. My daughter is just not sleeping. And we thought we were pros at this. This is our third one. She's just not sleeping. Getting old, y'all. Getting old. Okay. Well, let's see if that fixed it. So Unity is importing a bunch of crap here. Problem detected with a bunch of prefabs. Project contains one or more deprecated packages. Do you want to open package manager? Dismiss forever. You keep telling me that, and it's driving me nuts. 3ds Max could not be found. Make sure it's installed. So like these assets here, we have issues with. No, look, it's right there. So why is it saying there was a problem? Whoa, pressing F doesn't slide towards it. That's weird. Yeah, that's good. Yeah, so far so good. Please, 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 audio source. I beg you. Please remember. Yes. No, it doesn't. Crap. Oh, I knew it. The audio source stuff got all screwed up. We're going to have to reassign all of that. I don't know why. It's just something happened. It happened last time I updated it to Unity 6. All of the songs in the game are screwed up. It sucks. It sucks so bad. And the volumes and everything. I mean, I don't get it. No, the volumes stayed, so we're good. Pink materials of death. Yeah, I gotta get new water. So I think we're good to play. I was told that water's still here. That's funny. I was told that Unity 6 is supposed to speed up. The editor, it's supposed to speed up. The build. That's what I was told on Twitter. So we'll see. I don't know what all these warnings are. There goes my mic. I need to get a new mic stand. What is all this? So that's our water. Look at all this stuff. It's wild. Okay, so that, we don't need that. And then we have this big swimmable water. We were working on that yesterday, but right now we're just going to worry about updating to Unity 6. Look at all this. To avoid this, increase shadow atlas size, decrease big shadow resolutions, or reduce the number of shadow maps active in the same frame. What's the solution here, guys? Terminus 84, Thomas, after 3 years of working on my game, I want to scrap the entire thing and start on a newer project. Is this a good idea? Let people tell you that. Don't let me tell you that. Release a demo and see what people say. If they like it, yeah. Pro Builder's a pain now to use because they messed with it. Oh boy, that's not good. Let's see if Pro Builder needs an update. It doesn't need an update. It's good. Let's see if this error keeps popping up. But let's go to exterior now and see if everything loads properly. We're definitely going to have some water issues. Yeah, it did, Jason. Well, I'm surprised that, I mean, the game runs fine. Oh. But we're getting music issues. Like right here. It's always the same song. We're getting ambience issues. Anything with an audio source. My phone is just constant text messages. Like the ambience has got screwed up as well. I don't know why. It's just weird, man. Really weird. Let's hit play though and see if it works. Fog issues. What the hell is this place? Yeah, we're gonna need to. Those shadows are really different. They're different, man. Ambient occlusion, I'm not seeing it. I think there's some. The input feels really, really jarring. Like the mouse is super jagged, if that's a word. I guess that's fine. Maybe that's how people... Yeah, apparently we're supposed to see performance updates. And... You know, if I pull this over here and do this 4K, we're looking at it. It appears to be the same exact frame rate it was last week, which was hovering around 40. So things just look different. I don't know what it is. It could be post-processing. But what we're going to do is we're going to send this over to 3D Realms, and they're going to do some QA on it to see if it's better. In the meantime, let's see if we can figure out this fog. And then also the water is screwed up as well. This is bugging me. Reduced additional... Okay, let's ask Grok. We can also ask Claudette. Is it Claude? It's Claudette. It's not. No, it's Claude, not Claudette. So let's do this here. I'm getting this error in Unity 6 after upgrading. Tell me how to fix. Okay, let's see. Especially because you can tell it your specs if you want. Okay. It isn't an error, but a debug log from the universal render pipeline. Depending on your setup, it's telling you that Unity had to lower the resolution of shadow maps. The log itself suggests 3 ways to fix this. Increase the shadow atlas size. Go to project window, find the URP asset. Open the inspector. In the inspector, look for additional lights. Shadow atlas resolution. It's currently set to 1024. Bump it to 2000. See, I've done this. It's so frustrating. Option 2, decrease big shadow resolution. In the lighting section, check additional light, shadow resolution. This sets, if it's on high, drop it to medium or low. Okay. That's the best one. Reduce the number of shadow maps. Each point light generates 6 shadow maps. In your scene, find lights with shadows enabled. Turn off shadows for lights that don't need them. Or use culling. Set shadow distance in the URB asset. I already got that. Okay, this is probably the best one here. Set shadow resolution to low. So that's sort of a catch-all. So we're going to go to our ultra pipeline asset. There we go. We're going to go to all of them. And I believe, what did it say? It said set your shadow resolution to, what are we on currently? What is it? Shadow resolution? Additional light shadow resolution? Right here. Yeah, it's a little high, isn't it? That's the theory, at least. That one seems fine. So we're in ultra. Yeah. So let's go to 1024 and maybe that'll fix it. I don't know. Okay, our water, we need to go ahead and import our new water. But we also have issues with our volumetric fog. It's like really high up there. It's odd, and it's just flat. Isn't that weird? Looks really good right there, though. You know? I just wish there was a way to figure out why it's flat. Let's see here. So for some reason, no matter how big I make it, it's just flat. Oh my word. That sucks. Okay, maybe, you know, it just looks so bad. That's better. That's about what it was. But the problem is like, I want it to be as high as possible. Maybe we need to flip it upside down. Yeah, this is troubling, actually. Okay, that feels better. Do I need to flip it upside down across the board, guys? And it goes pretty high and then eventually just fades out. But when you look up, I'm worried that when you look up, no, we're good. Okay, let's enter play mode and see how, that could be it. It could just be the fog. You just made the Steam page public. It's really exciting. That's awesome. Congrats. The game looks worse for some reason. I can't quite figure out what it is. Well, there's no water, for one. This looks fine. This looks about what it should look like. Yeah, the idea is at least bare minimum. I can't exit play mode with Control P. Bare minimum. What am I going to do here? This fog exterior. We're going to apply this. All I did was rotate it. So if I revert it, what I'm going to do is just rotate it. And hopefully that solves our problem. Rotate it. And then scale it up. Oh, it was already rotated, apparently. I don't know why. Does that fix it? Really? It just needed to be scaled up? Is that seriously all it needed? We could scale it up to like 50 if we wanted to. I think that scales up the tiling of it, though. That's pretty good. 25. So let's do that. It's set to... Huh. I'm going to hit apply here. and then we're gonna go inside and look at the fog at the inside. Let's commit to fixing the fog really quick, and see where we go from there. I'll save that. Yep. We have one inside as well. Why do the hotkeys not work? What in the world? Frame selected in window under cursor. F? What? For some reason my hotkeys don't work, and I'm curious if it's because my keyboard's out of batteries. I don't know. Look, it doesn't work. No, yeah, look, I can't focus on anything. Has anyone had that issue in Unity 6? I can't focus on anything. All right, let's see if we can find the fog in here. Fog lobby. Okay, so this fog is definitely a bit strange as well. We're not seeing it for some reason. What in the world? I can't see it at all. Man, that's a shame, y'all. Might need to scale it forward like this, maybe. Have I ever used source tree before? Yeah, I did that for Neversong. We used source tree for Neversong. But we're using GitHub now. Look at this. It's not showing up at all. What? That's so weird. Let's see if we can select this. And so we have an exterior here. We'll drag that one in. So there's the exterior one. We can see that one pretty good. So we may just use that one and rename it. Why do I need to flip it upside down, though? That's what's so weird. This volumetric fog does a world of difference, guys, in the game. Like, it makes a huge difference. See that? So it's definitely necessary. I'm going to go ahead and override fog lobby variant with this one. Good. Delete that one. And there's fog variant. Things are slow. They really are. Fortunately, we have GitHub, so if I need to go back to Unity 2023, or was it 2022, we can do that. We'll turn on gizmos here. So yeah, you can see that that sort of volume is covering the whole level. And by the way, those of you just joining us, if you want to support the channel, but more importantly, support your future and get into game dev, check out Full-Time Game Dev below and see if it's something you're interested in. You're going to learn everything I've learned in the last decade of making indie games. Not only are you going to learn how to make Unity games, Godot games, Unreal games, 2D or 3D, you're also going to learn how to secure funding, which I think is crucial if you want to learn how to make games and do it full time. Whether it's publishers, whether it's Kickstarter, I teach you how to take a demo and turn it into 6 figures. Can't promise anything, but I can tell you what I've taught over 4,000 students worldwide. So check it out below. Tomorrow, I will give you a shout out if you enroll. I'll give you a shout out on the new students section of the live stream. So check it out below. Thomas, are you going to GDC this year? I am not. I am kind of a little antisocial about that stuff. I wish I did love it. I do. I wish I enjoyed that stuff, but I get kind of social anxiety. I'm not like complaining or anything. It's just what happens. So this looks great, honestly. Let's go to floor 1 and just fix why don't any of the hotkeys work? The F hotkey and the Control plus P hotkey don't work in Unity anymore for some reason. in Unity 6. Yes, AeroDev, I've done those things, and we'll do them again today. But I'm not seeing any statistical data in the stats window that's going to help. I actually see more tries and more batches, which is hilarious. So let's see here. I'm gonna just close Unity, but let's get the fog completed for floor 1. And then once we get that, we could just export the demo. And we also need to do the water as well. Then we can send the demo off to get tested. I have a ton of skepticism. Look at this. I have a ton of skepticism about performance being better because of Unity 6. I just doubt it. But we're gonna have QA test it, and we're gonna see what happens. There you go. All right, so yeah, it's just trying to render all the different URP textures, which is fine. Or URP, weird, we got some baking issues. What's going on up there? I guess that's just and look at that, the clipping here. That's wild. I'm gonna press F on that, but I have to do it this way. Okay, now, well, we're still getting some weird clipping. What am I doing? Oh, the fog. So the fog, I might have to just flip it upside down. So that's fog chapter 1. Why don't I just make that the lobby? And then I can drag that onto chapter 1. I have a feeling this is going to be a huge problem. But we're going to see if that fixes it. There it is. And then I'm going to drag chapter 1 over it and replace it. Okay, good. It's the same now. So there it is. That's chapter 1. Woo! Why are you way over there, dude? What in the world? Why are you weirdly rotated? Strange. You're massive. What in the world? It's huge. It's fine, I guess. It's just a volume, but man. Let's go to it's insanely frustrating that the hotkeys don't work because it's so hard to navigate. Okay, so is the fog done? Let's take a look. I don't think so. Why is it so big? That's crazy. Let's enter play mode and take a look. Marvin says, what's the rough workflow you're using for GitHub? Just push and pull. I mean, we're not doing any pull requests. It's such a small team. We just push and pull. We just tell people when we're in a scene and push and pull. That's about it. Look at that. Dimensions of color surface. Character camera do not match dimensions of depth surface. What the heck? Good, the overlays work. Uh-oh. Oh, I don't have enough money. Okay. I thought we had maxed out all of our weapons. I usually play with cheats on. But yeah, okay, good. That's fine. So far so good. Whoa, look at that. No, we're good. Okay. Yep. I think we're good, guys. We want to adjust the music now. So let's fix, I mean, I think the fog is okay. I mean, I don't really see it, but let's double check. Yeah, there's fog. We're okay. All right, guys. So we've got the fog completed and fixed for the demo. Now let's go ahead and fix all of the music, and we're going to work backwards. Okay, so first off, the ambience. I believe it needs to be ambience hotel. We're good there. Maybe? No, I think we're good with that. Ambience is good. What about music, right? Well, the intro area is... That's actually going to be Steamboat Willie. I think that's the one. Yep, the clip is what we want. Okay. The music. Yeah, the reason I'm doing this, guys, is because it all got lost. That's the game music area, which is... Crap. What song is that? It's like ambient hotel. This one. I really like this song, actually. I do like that song. Do you guys like this? Let's do a vote. Which song do you guys like best? I'm gonna pull up the chat here. We're gonna do a poll. Which song is best for this level? First song, second song. You guys ready? So let's listen to the first song. So it's Hotel Rhythmic? Wait. I think there's too much bass. Okay, or this one. So, this one. That's the first one. Or that other one. Let's see here. Okay, there's those two. What do you guys think? What's the vote here? What do we got? Let me pull it up. Okay, we're at 47 versus 53. Okay, we'll do the second one then. I'm not sure if that's the actual second one. Oh, this sucks. Our music is so messed up. There we go. There we go. Okay. It's right there. I was wondering, where is it? It's right there. So that's the intro area. That's the Hotel Rhythmic Explorer. And then we need to go to our combat layers, which are right here. Oh, there it is. Look. It's still there. Oh my, that's the wrong one. That is so frustrating. Why did everything change? Anyways, guys, let's enter play mode here and take a look and see if that fixed everything. We got ambience and music, everything's screwed up. Okay. This is what happens when you upgrade to Unity 6.
Welcome.
Look at all those issues. What is all that crap? Yeah, let's go to widescreen. I love widescreen. Ultra wide, I mean. This feels about right. There's not a ton of issues.
Tiny, I have a confession to share. It's about the prize, so handle it with care. The prize is not quite what you'd expect.
Ooh, that loaded much faster than I'm used to.
Like it more than you
That's good. This is kind of fun. What's that? Did you see that? Okay, let's see if the arena music's correct. Okay. So far, so good. Music's right. Okay. Music's correct for floor 1. For floor 2. For floor 0, man, this sucks because we're going to have to do this for the whole frickin' game. Got to go through all of the ambience. It all got screwed up. Too much more work to upgrade. I mean, 2 days in the grand scheme of things isn't horrible. If this took me 2 days, you know. 999 bugs are perfectly acceptable for a game dev. Yeah, that I like that song. That song was good. We have 2 tracks here. It sucks because I don't remember which ones are which. So that sucks. I believe this one is the, if we look at the gizmos here, that's the main lobby. So there's a new lobby song. Oh, man. I need to clean up our what track was it? It was Hansel and Gretel. That's what it was. That one. Yes. Goody. I have a potential artist that I just spoke to on the phone today who knows how to potentially, potential is the key word here, write 1950s and 40s sort of Disney-esque fairy tale music. It's hard. There's something very special about songs like this. Hang on. This right here.
And if the things we dream about don't happen to be so,
it's really hard to replicate that.
Important technicality.
So the cold and brutal fact is,
Guys, watch what happens. This is one of my favorite things to do. It breaks my heart. It gives me so much sadness for some reason. When you take a song like this and you basically make it sound like it's been degraded and ripped through time, it went through a time portal, and you're hearing it from 100 years ago. Or let's just say, how long's it been? 70 years? And then you do a reverb. We're going to do a pitch shift up, though. I just want to show you why this is so important. And it's not in the demo, and I need to figure out how to get it in the demo. I'm going to take that, make it wet, then add another track below it. There we go.
if we put out a fortune, we can banish all regret. Imagining those many things we choose. We could make believe I love you.
Ooh. So we need something like that. We're gonna figure out a way to write something like that. One song. We're only gonna do one, and we'll run it through a bunch of filters and stuff to make it sound old. It's outrageously beautiful, but right now all we have room for is this Hansel and Gretel, which is public domain. Which is fine. These two are going to be the exterior horror tracks. There you go. That's all we need. So that should be good, guys. Let's double check the arena. Son of a bee. Everything is changing the music. Why? Oh. I don't get it. Son of a... We gotta fix that. All the arena songs are wrong. It's fine. Every chapter is probably gonna have new music anyway. But this one is the only one we need to fix. But let's enter play mode. Okay, let's go ahead and hear this.
What the hell happened here?
Fix the water, we gotta do that. Can't believe I shipped it with that vinyl sound. It's really crispy. Hee-haw, if it is a tiny Martin.
Hey-ho, if it isn't Tiny Martin. Twist it all.
Sorry, it's loud, guys.
You did it!
But you can imagine, guys, why I'm considering, or why I want to hire someone to do something like this. Listen. This is perfect. We just can't because we'll get sued. We can't use this one. We can vanish all you love. Imagine that it... Okay. So we need to figure out the water. Water is completely deleted currently. So we're going to go ahead and import the new water. Oh, we need to do the exterior really quick. So the exterior, same... Guys, by the way, something I really learned recently was... what I used to do is I'd go, we need a song for this level, and 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 this public domain song, and this public domain song. And we'll have a song coming out of that gramophone, and a song coming out of that radio, and a song coming out of that TV. Just as an indie, just consolidate everything down. One song for a chapter, and maybe one public domain, old-timey song for the whole game. Why? Well, it's similar to, I was watching True Detective Season 1. And you just listen to that one song every time that the jingle, the intro montage, title screen comes up, and it unifies you and it grounds you and it brings you back to that world. And so if you can have one public domain song with like vocals and it's on the main menu, and it's also, especially for these old timey games that are like period piece games, Bioshocky type games, it grounds you. And so I don't think it's more valuable to have more songs. I think it's more valuable to have less songs. Okay, what am I doing? I am, man, I feel like I'm just getting worse and worse with age. My ADD, what am I doing? Sounds. Imagining almost anything you choose, we could make believe. This is going to be Hansel and Gretel as well. Yeah, it's this one. Okay. So those are our public domains. This is our horror track that's going to be playing on the island. So we just need to set that back to exterior horror. Okie dokie. Oh, I'm feeling it. Okay, there we go. I've been wondering where like that feeling is of like the rhythm when you're working and it starts to flow and it's starting to hit. I'm feeling. I started feeling it just now. It's like this. It was almost like waking up or something. Good. Hansel and Gretel. No big deal. Oh man, I guarantee you we got a bunch of stuff screwed up here. Anything with audio or musical sources is just going to be screwed up. But I mean, even this hallway sequence, I guarantee you, it's changed the sound. No, we're good. Okie dokie. Let me read the chat. Make sure you guys feel like you're loved. Which song is best for the level? Oh my goodness, it was 50-50. Y'all didn't know that, but that was my song versus Chris Palazos' song. So I'm trying to decide between the two. I'm tempted to write all the music myself, but I've told Chris this. I go back and forth. You know, sometimes I want to do all the music on my own. And Jason, how you doing, buddy? You said nice, more audio stuff. Not gonna lie, it's one of my favorite brush vibes. I love watching people talented at something in the zone. Thanks, bud. Hey Thomas, I'm a full-time game dev student. This is from Ember Arcade. Recently announced my game After Quest. That's a cool name. And it's doing great so far. Thanks for your course tips. Check the Steam page out. Would love your thoughts. Ember Arcade. I will try to when I get a chance. I want to stay on track here. But I really appreciate you being a student. It means a lot to me. Oddly enough, guys, if I want to be a little bit... I've said this a million times. Never mind. I'm not going to say it. Okay, let's move forward. Audio stuff. Oh, Jason Story wants to see audio stuff. He wants me to impress him with audio stuff. Well, Jason, I don't know if there's anything to impress you with today. All we're doing is fixing crap. But I think that's everything. Let's enter play mode here. I think that's everything except for the wah-wah. And so once we get the wah-wah fixed, then we're actually good to export this. And we're Unity 6 is good to go for the demo, which is crazy. Now, Jason, if you're still in the chat, would you mind helping me with something, buddy? If you be sure to say yes, sir. I don't want you to disrespect me publicly. Okay. Do you guys know one of my biggest struggles in life is wait, the hammer's gone. Oh no. One of my biggest struggles in life has been and I'm not being funny or anything. I'm being dead serious. It's been really hard. Is sarcasm. So I've never been fully able to do sarcasm well, but I love sarcasm, and so it's really dry. And then a lot of people have no idea that I'm just completely being sarcastic, and it's caused a lot of problems. Jason Montgomery, you are always helpful as well, and you can help me too if you want. But I was talking to Jason's Story because Jason's Story is, I think, Jason, you're an optimization dude. You didn't say yes, sir, Jason's Story, so never mind. Again, sarcasm. Why can't I see the fog? It's so funny. I could barely see the fog. Jason, we're going to work on some optimization stuff here while I have you. So funny, the fog just is gone. It's like I'm walking through, it's all right here, and then it's gone. You know? But Jason, let's work on this. So one of the things I heard about Unity 6 was you can do like it's a shame that I can't see the fog. Where is it? It's right there, but it's not right here. You could barely see it. Jason, what I meant to tell you, we'll look at the URP asset in just a sec. Yeah, now we can see it. So it's there. It's just not intense enough. I'm not sure why. We're going to look at the URP asset really quick. and let's see if we can solve some issues. So let's see here. What I was told about Unity 6 is that you can reduce your tries and batches significantly with the click of a button. Have you guys heard this? Have you heard of this? I love the fog now. I need to just increase its intensity. That's awesome looking. Seriously. It's the click of a button, and all of a sudden you've got automatic, I don't know, culling and blah, 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 dynamic culling. So let's figure this out. If we go to our ultra pipeline asset, there's this thing you can click right here. GPU resident drawer. Have we heard of this? It sounds like a powerful button. It's this resident drawer. And if I turn it on, it's supposedly going to reduce draw calls and all that. So if I turn that on for all of our different assets, for our different URP quality settings, and if I turn on GPU occlusion culling, it should reduce our draw calls, right? But it doesn't. It doubles them. And I'm really struggling with this. I'm not an optimization guy. I'm not a software guy. I'm not smart when it comes to code or anything like that. You can't do that with static batching. So my question to you is, well then, what's the solution? Why would I not static batch? CodeMonkey has a video about steps to take to enable GPU resident drawer. This is going to sound weird. This is from Josh. This is going to sound weird, but watching another dev struggle with bugs is oddly calming while I'm fixing my own bugs. You just like to watch other people suffer, Josh. You don't have a... I would say you're mean. You're awful. Yeah. Yeah, we need to crank up that intensity for this. But Jason, do you have any thoughts, Jason? Story? Jason usually has an answer to everything. Jason says, all he said was, that sounds like a powerful button. So this fog exterior, I'm going to set it to 1.5. There we go. I'm just kidding, Josh. Like I said, I'm just being sarcastic. I'm just joking with you. I think you're right. Well, I don't know if I believe you, John Livingston. Let's look up John Livingston and see if he's working on BioShock 4. John Livingston, game dev. Because John Livingston says he's working on... I mean, I want to believe you. I think that's really cool. And I would be super duper impressed. Designing levels in Unreal Tournament. It's my biggest passion. John, is this you? Quest designer, level designer. Is this you, John? This is a nice website. Assassin's Creed, Immortals, Phoenix Rising, Hyperscape. Wow, John. That's cool, buddy. Jason says, you can turn it on and see the visualization of what it will cull. Gives a good sense if it's worth it to you. This is John. Let's see what his phone number is. I'm just kidding. John, thank you, buddy. That's awesome. So John says that the people working on BioShock 4 played Twisted Tower and really liked it. John, that's really cool. I appreciate it, man. That really makes me smile. Oh, look, there you are. I currently work at a level designer at Cloud Chamber, working on the next Bioshock. That's awesome. Good for you, bud. That's so cool. I will take it. I'll take the compliment. All right, so let's figure this out. Jason was saying, Thomas, just take a look at what it does. So let's do this. First things first, GPU occlusion culling doesn't work because batch renderer group variant setting must be keep all. To fix modify graphic settings and set batch render group variants to keep all. I believe that's here. But we're going to just copy. We're going to ask Grok, actually. Or we can actually ask John. I'm kidding. I'm trying to turn on GPU occlusion culling. Wait. Look at this. Static batching is not recommended when using GPU draw submission modes. Performance may improve if static batching is disabled in player settings. There's a lot going on here. Okay, first things first. How do I disable static batching in player settings? In Unity 6, static batching is a rendering optimization that combines static objects, blah, blah, blah. I know what it is. Stop telling me what to do. Steps to disable static batching in player settings, blah, blah, blah. Go to edit project settings. In the project setting window, select player. Locate the rendering settings. Player. In the player settings, there's no player settings. Oh, scroll down to other settings. Find static batching option and disable it. Where is it? I'm sure some of you can see it. There it is. That makes me so nervous. Why would I disable that? Why would I disable that? That's wild. Okay. We're going to disable it. And then we need to compare both, right? And see which one's performing better. Yeah, John, it's just really cool. John, if you need any team members, I have some friends who might really, really do well on that project. Friends who've touched this project. If you need some help, not me, but if you need some help, email Thomas at fulltimegamedev.com and say, we need some help in all caps. Because there's people in my life that I know who've touched this game who could really help. But just want to let you know that. Yeah, of course. Thomas, did you ever experience limitations with Git LFS on the free trial? 1,000%. Yeah, I'm paying every month for LFS and GitHub and all that. My belly is rumbling really loud. Okay, so taking our time here. By the way, if you want to learn how to make indie games, you want to do it from your bedroom and potentially get paid to do it, check out Full Time Game Dev below, which is today's sponsor. I'm sponsoring myself, so check it out below. Enroll, and I'll also shout you out tomorrow on this screen here. And if you're a student, let me know in the chat what you think about the program. Batch render group variance setting must be keep all. Batch renderer group variance must be keep all. I wish Unity would just grow up and put a little button in there that says fix this for me. Like, come on. Or something. Like, when you tell me to fix that, I have no idea where to do that. Modify graphic settings. What graphic settings? Where? What are you talking about? I'm assuming it's here. Batch renderer group variants to keep all. There it is. Keep all. Good. Renderer path must be set to forward plus for correct lighting and reflections. One or more entries in the renderer list are not set to this mode. Oh my goodness, it's this. It's the volumetric lights. That needs to be forward plus. What? This whole time, the volumetric fog was set to forward? That cannot be. No. I don't know if that's a big deal or not. Holy mackerel. Yes, I said holy mackerel. One of my goals in life is to slowly turn into like a 1950s cigarette smoking, suit wearing, top hat wearing, grumpy old man. GPU resident drawer, blah, 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 blah. Small mesh screen percentage, 0 to 20% GPU-driven renders can cover both before getting culled. If a renderer is part of an LOD group, this will be ignored. We'll turn that on. Render graph must be enabled to use occlusion culling. Render graph, we need to, now, okay, that's one, this is so annoying. There's one more issue here. We need render graph. Select camera has not rendered anything using a render graph API. I think I have to enter play mode. Now, I don't know if render graph is installed, but let's enter play mode. Yeah, our tries are like quadruple. No render graph has been registered. Yeah, static batching is disabled currently. I can't even see the skybox because the fog is so freaking thick. No, we're okay. So let's figure this out, guys. No render graph has been registered. The render graph viewer is only functional when render graph API is in use. Actually, I think our batches is way better. Whoa, 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 whoa. Wait, what? Hang on. That's a 500 batches for resident drawer. And that's, what is that called? Dynamic batching? 500 batches. 550 is a solid number even for Steam Deck. The reason, guys, I'm doing this so slowly is because I'm trying not to rush things, and I like to just I'm such a rusher. Some people would even say I'm Russian. So I can't quite figure out any other way to change my personality but just practice being slow. Okay. So if I turn that off, holy mackerel. Well, maybe I'm wrong. Let's disable the resident drawer and go back to our settings. We're going to go back in time. We're going to do strip if no entities graphic package. And then we're going to go back to the player, and we're going to turn that back on. The what was it? Static batching. Where's static batching? There it is. We're going to turn on static batching and then enter play mode and see if the batches are fixed. No, it's still the same. Dang it. Now it's 900. Now it's 1,000. Depends on where you look. But let's turn on, okay, so it can be, thousands if you're not careful. So no dynamic batching. Around, it's like it's 500 to 1,000. Now our tries are 1.2 million. I don't know if that's bad or good, honestly. But we could even do a little test of our frame rate as well. If I pull my frame rate out over to my other monitor and I do 4K, we're getting a solid. But then I go to the scene view here, pull out like this. We're getting, that's wild. We're getting a solid 75 frames per second. That's wild. Why is that? Okay, now it's 46. Okay, good. Yeah, that's good. I mean, it's not good. It's just, it's consistent, I guess. Guys, I have no idea. Jason, yes, I know about Project Auditor. I'm gonna pull that up here in a sec. Thank you for reminding me. Okay, let's go ahead and go back in time to all those to our various assets and allow the GPU resident drawer with GPU occlusion culling. We're going to go to preferences here. And we're going to take a look at, I'm sorry, not preferences, project settings. And then we're going to make sure our static batching is turned off. And then also set this to keep all. So the only thing we have here, guys, does anyone want to ask Grok? It says render graph must be enabled to use occlusion culling. I don't know how to install render graph. Maybe it's in the package manager, but let's enter play mode really quick and see if we see any frame rate difference, any at all. And what I've done is I've got the game running on a separate monitor at 4K, and I've got it zoomed out, and we're looking at everything. Now, I don't know if that overrides occlusion culling. It probably does, but yeah, we're seeing about the same frame rate. And our batches, let's go to this play mode here. We're looking at batches of 700. Yeah, I'm not sure if we got anything better here, guys. It's about the same. So I think maybe I can't really get it to 1,000, so that's good. The batches. So the batches, it seems like it's saving us a lot, or it's saving us like 100. But from what I read, it's like going to save you double. It's going to save you double. So I don't know, ladies and gentlemen. But we do see there's an issue here. HLOD is basically a feature which turns a bunch of meshes into one mesh based on distance. Yeah, yes, Mike. All these rocks are separate static meshes. Compatibility mode, project settings, graphics. Okay, hold on. And I understand that that's something we potentially need to do, but I don't want to do that until we can figure out, because like the game is running slow in general, not just outside. So there's something else going on. What did you say? Project settings, graphics, URP. Okay. Compatibility mode, uncheck. What? Enable compatibility? Wait. Oh. Thank you, Mr. KC Crab. Thank you so much for letting me do that and for telling me what to do. Thank you, thank you, thank you. So it looks like that's all set up. Let's enter play mode. And my theory is there's going to be no change. Whoa. Guys, our tries are at 367,000 versus 4 million. That's crazy. That's really, I don't know if that's good or bad. Look at our tries. Our tries are at 634,000. And do you guys remember about 5 minutes ago it was 4 million? Okay, I'm going to screenshot this. We might be onto something here, guys. Let's open up Photoshop. Mike Jemmy, I agree with you. However, is it that big of a problem? It's one level with some rocks. The whole game performs about at like 30 FPS on Steam Deck. So my theory is okay, if the whole game is doing that, the rocks aren't going to salvage the problem. We need to do something big. And I believe we could be doing something big right now, which is, but you might be right, Mike, seriously. We've tried that, by the way. We did a whole thing combining the rocks and everything, and it was just a big pain in the butt. And we ended up not keeping it. Okay, so this is with dynamic batching. Is that what it's called? I'm not sure what it's called. GPU occlusion culling. Yeah, that's with GPU occlusion culling. Which, does that mean you don't need to bake your... Guys, do we have an answer? Do we have an answer? Does GPU occlusion culling negate classic baked occlusion culling? I don't know the FPS, honestly. I don't know, because my machine is a killer machine. So I've never had an issue with this game. Console is 3 to 5 million. CKneb11 says it negates it. Mike Jemmy says, for my game, merging meshes increased FPS by 300%. So what'd you say the merger was called, Mike? And here's the thing. I don't know if tries are going to fix it, No idea. But we're going to do a test again, okay, guys? Let's test our tries. HLOD. Well, we're already using occlusion culling. This is more like dynamic occlusion culling is the only way I can describe it. Oh, right, Jason. Jason, you mother effer. Jason says temporal post-processing. You are 1,000% correct. So let's take a look here. Where is it at? Oh, it's here. Render scale. And then where's the temporal? Upscaling? Yep, it's spatial temporal. There it is. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, Jason's story has given us, well, a potential solution. What was I doing though? Oh, we're going to test. Before we do that, Jason, I want to test what happens to my tries when I put static batching back on. So we got to go freaking back, go to our project settings here, and we're going to disable. Oh, this is so frustrating. We're going to keep that on. No, we're going to go all the way back. We're going to go all the way back. Static batching, turn it on. Quality. Was it quality or was it graphics? Yeah, here it is. And then we're going to go to all of our URP stuff here. Oh man, guys, would it just be the best feeling in the world to be like, Twisted Tower runs smooth as glass on Nintendo Switch? I would be like, I would conclude that the game is going to make tons of money. Because if you can get this game to run well for Switch, Steam Deck, low-end or like mid-range PCs, it's a solid title. It's great. Good story, good music, fun to play, cool levels, cool biomes. Boom. Solid game. Rock solid. Good to go. It would be overwhelmingly positive on Steam if we just got the performance up. Like, it would be overwhelmingly positive right now. But anyway, let's turn this off and go back. Okay, good. Yeah, dude, look at our tries, guys. 1.1 million. Ouch. 2 million. Ouch. Oh, mama. Look at this. That's 2 million. We've just reduced our... Now, does it matter? Let me ask Rock. Does reducing tries matter for performance? The resident drawer in Unity 6 has reduced my tries by... What is it? Like 75% or something? But I can't do the math. From 2 million to 450K. The resident drawer is a newish feature. Wow, newish. Grok is using the word newish. Tries are processed by GPU's vertex shader stage. Fewer tries means fewer vertices to transform, which will lighten GPU workload. At 2 million tries, you're pushing mid to high-end hardware. 450K is more in the realm of mobile or low-end PCs. If your GPU was maxed out before, this reduction could boost frame rates. Unity batches objects to reduce draw calls, but high try counts per object can limit batching efficiency. If the resident drawer is cutting tries by culling entire objects, it might also lower draw calls. If batches dropped alongside tries, that's a double win. Well, we can screenshot it. Let's see here. So this is pointed right there. So we're just going to do the exact same spot. Okay. Of course, I don't know where the fog is there. Oh, there's rain. That looks about right, right? Okay. Screenshot. Grok is pointing you at occlusion culling. What do you mean by that? What do you mean Grok is pointing me at occlusion culling? All right, here's our comparison, ladies and gentlemen. So we're looking at a batches of 966. This one's 801, so we're getting a batch reduction. We're saving, it says 190. This one said 4. So we're seeing a significant, yes. So this one here is a reduction in batches. So this is basically old school. Basically Unity 2022. I mean, that's really all that is. So that we have less batches here. So our batches are less. But in the case of the new Unity GPU occlusion culling, I'm sorry, yeah. Which is, what is this? This is the resident drawer. We have higher batches, but lower tries. Let's look at our tries here. Yeah, we've got triple the tries. Can anyone explain this? Yeah, the batches went up, but the tries went down. Look at perfect culling in the asset store. I'll write that down. Perfect culling. Mesh Combined Studio 2. I'd rather not do that. But occlusion culling did its part for rendering less tries. No, it didn't. Like static occlusion, or I'm sorry, like baked occlusion culling was like wild. Like we were getting a million tries. But now it's. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to turn on all this stuff. And we're going to see about also doing what Jason said, which is reducing the resolution basically, but rendering it back up with the post-processing effect. Okay. I've kind of become a pro at this, going back to using the resident drawer. Look at perfect culling in the asset store, Thomas. I use it for VR. But it also handles batching. This is zero impact. Batching merges items, but if an item is lots of small things, it gets seen if any of its tries do. If it's separate items, occluder techniques see less parts and render less. So it's a cat. I know that I totally agree with you, Jason. This is why I tend to not do it. Because I'm like, I'd rather have a bunch of small objects so we can occlude them out. Oh, it's non-destructive. Is that what you meant, Sloth? This is why the dynamic GPU one is meant to be a clever solution. It uses distance on screen, not preset baked batches. It's meant to try to detect things it can batch and hide for you based on visuals. Okay. So Jason, am I on the right track, dude? If I can get Jason's story approved, I'm all for it. It makes my day really, really happy. We're gonna go to keep all. What about instancing variants? Do I need to do anything for those? Patch render group variants. Look. Let's set this back to enabled. Static batching is not recommended, blah, 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 blah. So we need to go back to quality, go down here. No. Player. Render graph was turned off for some reason. Wait, what? Oh, here it is. Static batching turned off. And then render graph must be enabled. So that was where in quality? Player. I can't remember where it was, guys. Here it is. Okay. Ladies and gentlemen, I believe we're all set. It's meant to try to detect things it can batch and hide for you based on visuals. Personally, I think the resident drawer is probably going to be your best bet. I'm going to hold you to it, Jason. Best option for you, your game in the long run. But again, it's hard to know. Yeah, I agree. Thomas, for increased performance, you can check overdraw complexity from editor. Window analysis. Rendering debugger. Overdraw mode. Would you say? All? No, disabling volumetric fog doesn't really make a difference. Although I will say, I should probably add that to the settings and see what happens. No, that's already disabled. You can go to low or medium or whatever quality settings and it will automatically disable it. Oh boy. We're going to get a bunch of shaders being redrawn here. Or compiled. I believe you, CKNB. And I think, isn't it true, guys? I think I saw Asmongold talking about this. Like, upscaling from 1080p to 4K to look 4K, it's like the standard with AAA right now. Is that true? I don't know. So I'm definitely considering an upres. Oh. Jason's story says transparency is an absolute vast issue. All right. Let's see here. What do we got? What is this? What am I looking at here? Would you say? More brighter equals bad. Not quite sure what this means, but we can take a look at it together, guys. Let's see what happens. Now, should we even consider AAA as a model to follow? You know? Upres made AAA lazy. They put less work into optimizing, but Upres is 100% cool to add, of course. I don't know what I'm looking at. Like, it's like, what do I do, you know? Like, what's the point? But it does appear that the culling is working. Like you can see things appearing. And that's cool. Hey, buddy. Yeah, I don't know what this means, so. Like, I don't even know. Look at the batches, guys. It's like 1,000. No, I'm sorry. Look at the tries. 300,000. I've never seen it like that before. I've always seen millions and millions. So we're going to turn this off because it's killing my PC. But it seems like after I did my optimization update, Steam Deck was a great experience. I appreciate that, but the QA team told me it didn't do anything. It didn't help. So my brother had a really cool idea. He said that a quick way to make the enemies unique is that some of them, when they attack you, they like attack you with like drugs or something, and you like get dizzy. So like maybe there's like a mermaid lady. Maybe when she hits you with her trident, you get dizzy or something. Before the update, textures didn't load properly on Steam Deck. Is that true, Joel? Joel, is that Steam Deck? All right. I mean, I feel like that's a really strong. We've reduced the tries to 25%, or maybe even like 15% of what they were. Let's run the math. Not that it matters. 400,000 divided by 2 million. 20%. So we've reduced it by 20%. Yeah. The second floor runs way smoother on Steam Deck, Joel. Joel, hey, do you mind, Joel, if I ask you what's the average frame rate that you're getting on Steam Deck? I have a Steam Deck coming. I bought one today, so I'll be able to test it finally. But by the way, guys, if you want to support the channel and you want to support the live stream and support Twisted Tower, but more importantly, I really do believe that it will support you in your game dev journey. Check out Full-Time Game Dev below. Look, learning is learning. Whether you're learning from Unity tutorials or you're learning from YouTube, you know, you've got to learn somehow. And so for me, my theory is I want to teach you how to pitch your projects to publishers and pitch your projects on Kickstarter. And also learn how to market your game. Most indies don't know how to market their game and hit the Steam front page. I've done it multiple times. I just did it with my demo. I hit the Steam front page. Got 900 reviews in like 2 weeks. To be fair, about 3 weeks. That's still really good, if I'm in my opinion. So I'm going to teach you how to do all that. And so it's a 40+ hour course with 4,500 students. You can go at your own pace. Click the link below, and you'll have 5 days to enroll and get 25% off, plus a bunch of bonus courses to learn a ton. Here's the thing about courses, guys. YouTubers, a lot of YouTubers sell courses. A lot of YouTubers aren't actually, making games full time. So they don't really know necessarily what they're talking about, but I do believe I know what I'm talking about, especially when it comes to signing deals, whether it's publisher deals or Kickstarter. So click the link below, check it out, and see if it's something you're interested in. I've had several students go full time, which is really, really cool. Okay, what am I doing? Jason. It always comes back to Jason's story. Always comes back to Jason's story. What do you want? What do you want? What do you want, Jason? Story. He wants me to reduce the render scale. Look, we're already at 0.75%. Dang, blast it. Why? I did not know that. Why is it at 0.75? No, I don't like that though. I need to fix that. Did you play Carnival, Thomas? I never played Carnival, and I'm being dead serious. You guys know I'm willing to admit my inspirations. Like, this has Bioshock written all over it. But I never played Carnival. Let's just go to Ultra here. This is a real shame. I did not know I was at 0.75. I had no idea. If I set it to spatial, temporal, and I set it to like point, you wonder where it actually starts to get. You can barely even see it. Yeah, 0.5. Do you guys think 0.5 is a little too aggressive? Is 0.5 too aggressive? I don't think it is. Because like this is 4K. Does it change the UI, guys? It doesn't change the UI, which is just delicious. That makes me smile. Hello. All right, give me a poll, guys. Or give me an answer to my poll. 0.5. Is 0.5 too much? You could kind of see it's kind of ugly right there. Especially where like the bloom is. Yeah, we're seeing some grossness right there as well. I think that's too much. So sadly, Jason, we were already at 0.75. It's a real shame. Oh, Adam says, gee, Mr. Twister's toys are unbearable. Well, yeah, I mean, we'll put it in the settings menu, but I just wanted to double check, like, y'all shut up, okay? Jeez. Ultra. I wonder. My preference is to keep it simple, you know, and go, look, we do temporal downscaling for low res, like 0.5. Medium, we do 0.5. High, we do 0.6. None of those are automatic. Those are all going to be spatial temporal, right? Ultra, even Ultra, I don't think Ultra needs 1. I just don't. Like, even at 1, there's no difference. So just keep it at 0.7 and call it a day, baby. And then high is what? High is going to be 0.6. Medium, 0.5. And then low would be 0.5. You know, I don't know. I know you guys want full control, but like, bear with me here. I'm trying my best. Settings are really hard to create. Like, having a full settings menu is unbelievably difficult. Thomas, I want everything. Thomas, give me. Put everything in settings for me, please. Please, do it now. Okay, so for some reason the fog is disappearing. It's a real shame. I don't know why. Look. You can't see the fog at all. Is that because we're in forward plus now? What? Where's the fog? I have no idea. Look, I can see it here in scene view. When we're zoomed out, I can see it. So we're not seeing the fog here. So we need to figure that out. I just want to make sure there's no issue with the oh man. Look at that. I can't see it at all. It doesn't exist. It deletes in play mode. Look. Why does it delete in play mode? Why does it delete in play mode? That sucks. Is it because it's forward plus? I do believe it might be because it's forward plus. Let's go back to forward and see what happens, guys. Look, you can see it. That's the fog, and it just disables. That's wild and out of control. Oh, really? Hawkman, that's a good point. I thought they were the same. So you believe we should just turn anti-aliasing off entirely in the settings and just use the camera one? I think you might be right. But we still have an issue with our volumetric fog. What? It looks great here. When we're inside it, it's like, ooh, super moody. Really interesting. Look at it moving. But then it goes away. Could it be that it's occluding out? My voice is really quiet. Let me turn it up. Check 1 2 1 2. Check 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 check. Yeah, turning anti-aliasing off is like, doesn't even do anything. Yeah, the fog is disappearing for some reason, ladies and gentlemen. I don't know why. Let's see what we're in Ultra right now. Does Ultra have it in its does it have it enabled? Yeah, it's right there. So I don't know, guys. I don't know why the fog is disappearing in Unity 6. I don't know. But the game definitely needs it. We definitely need the fog. We definitely need the fog. Is it getting culled? That, in my opinion, is the problem, potentially. Is it's getting culled out by a camera. Look how much cooler it looks with the fog. So, idea here is we're going to go to Ultra. Running path must be set to forward plus. So let's put that back. Let's go back to Ultra. And we're going to turn off the resident drawer and see if that's causing the issue. Son of a... Oh, it needs it. Now it's too loud. You guys are just so whiny. I'm just kidding. I'm just joking. Son of a... Why is it disappearing, guys? It's like I can't even see it in the scene view either. On awake, it disappears, which is not good. It's so strange. Maybe I need to make it a dynamic. Don't cast shadows. It's crazy. Weren't we seeing it earlier, guys? I'm definitely tempted to just not have it. You know? But then again, you can go to low mode and it won't be enabled. You won't see it. So if you wanted to turn it off, you can. Fog does not support the render graph system. Well, this is an asset. Yeah, this is an asset. But you might be right. Let's turn off render graph. Let's turn off render graph. Where was it? That you guys might be right. It might be render graph. That's it. That's what it is. Old render graph. Okay, we definitely need the fog. It looks incredible. Guys, thank you so much. That was so smart of you. Good job. So, you're really, really smart, guys. Thank you, Hawkman. So, do I need... Render graph must be enabled to use occlusion culling. So, we definitely need it. So, we're going to turn that off. But the problem is that volumetric light in our package manager doesn't work. So I may need to come up with a better solution. Sadly. Sadler. Yeah, all of the URP stuff, render pipelines, all of that. It's kind of like the Emperor, but with no clothes. I mean, I'm sure there's some game developers who understand it to a T. But I think most game devs, including me, we just sort of go with the flow. And we follow the rules, but we have no idea what a render pipeline is. And it makes zero sense. Let's see here. What is this fog? What is this feeling so certain and new? Or whatever it is. What is this feeling when I laid eyes on you? Volumetric lights 2. Is that it? Budo volumetric fog. This package is no longer freaking supported. Son of an F. What do we do, guys? This one needs to be updated. Package is no longer supported. I want to know which one this is. I think we need to just delete it and come up with a better solution. I wonder if there's a way to do like misty fog as a screen space camera effect, and it just exists in post-processing. It sure is a shame, though. Wow. I really don't want to have to do this. What the heck, man? Volumetric light depth. So it's volumetric lights. And let's see the README. Volumetric lights by Connect. Let's see if there is a Unity 6 version. It's Volumetric's Light 2. Dang, blast it. URP, but that's the version. I bet you he made Unity Volumetric's Lights 3. I guarantee you he did. Nope. We're gonna have to come up with a freaking new solution for this. And it's a real shame. Man, this sucks, guys. What do you call it? It's a render graph. Yay, let's hang out on Reddit today. Let's go to Reddit. Volumetric lighting in Unity 6 URP render graph. This is what I've got so far. Only one directional light at the moment. Will add point. Blah blah blah. Do you interested in devlog blog post sharing? What? No. Does Unity 6 have URP volumetric lights? For Unity 6? Is that something new they got? I knew, you just don't want to be doing this stuff when the game's not done. You just want to you just kill it all, until you know the game's done, and then you can polish it later. It's just a shame because it adds so much value. It feels so dreamy. What do I do? Why does this is what I don't understand. Why does the camera, we have this one called, why can I see it now? But then when I enter play mode, it's just gone. Reddit is the actually place. Yeah. Absolutely. It just feels so boring now. So let's see if there's something in the camera, maybe? Wait. I don't know, man. I feel like I'm seeing it. Yeah, everything looks so flat now. Yeah, I agree with you. Test performance first. Why do I see fog? We have particle fog variate right here. Look at this. We have a particle system that's sitting here. Yeah, you got to be careful about particle systems. I didn't know I had one just sitting here. I had no idea I had one just sitting here. Yeah, this kind of fog, I would much rather it be post-processing fog. That doesn't need to exist. That's going to kill our... That can actually be problematic for performance. I had no idea that was sitting there. Particle dust variant. What? Wait. Let's type in fog here. Rain and fog activation. What is that? What is that called? In play mode, it exists. Why? Okay, so that fog exists. For some reason, I don't know where it is though. Particle fog variant. It's in the controller. We have a particle that's in the controller at all times. I mean, that's cool because it'll always be with you, and then you can sort of mimic. I didn't know it was there. You can mimic that sort of volumetric fog. I just feel like it might cause performance issues. And I hate that. We're going to get rid of that. That's trash. There's no reason why that should be in the game. Get rid of that crap. Man, that's another performance killer. I found that particles that are that big can be a problem. No, I think you're right, Furious. I just didn't know it was still there. I had no idea. That's crazy. So, volumetrics, do we really need them? It's the question of the ages. Do I really need a volumetric light, for example, in... do we even use them? I mean, they make a big difference, but... Let's email the guy. What is it called? Volumetric Lights 2 Asset Store. Let's email our friend here. Connect. Contact at Connect. So let me send him an email really quick. Thanks, Jason. I just got your email. Contact at connect.com. Volumetric Lights 2 and Resident Drawer. Hi there. I love your asset. It's amazing. I'm using it in my game, Twisted Tower. With the in Unity 6, when the Resident Drawer is enabled, the volumetric lights are gone in play mode. Do you have a solution for this? Thanks for your time, Thomas. All right. We'll also send him a link to the game so he knows what we're making. All right, we just emailed him. Sorry, let me fix my... There we go. All right, so we just emailed him. And I couldn't tell you. I mean, I don't even know what to do. No idea. But we're going to assume it's a simple fix. There's a lot of potential solutions here that I'm sure there's a solution is what I'm saying. Yeah, Jason, I think you're right. I think those particles are definitely problematic. I frankly did not even know they were there. So what am I doing? I mean, it's a shame about the volumetrics, but the game is still playable. So we're not going to worry about that. Let's go ahead and import the Water Shader 3. I thought I bought it. Give me a sec, guys. I'm going to install Water Shader 3. Tune, what is it, water something? Toony water? What's it called? Stylized water. Stylized water 3. See what we find. I thought we bought it. Sorry, I have to authorize Unity or the Unity Asset Store. Okay, here we go. Stylized water 3, $45. I have not bought it, so I'm just gonna go ahead and buy it really quick. Guys, look at Jeb. Jeb, oh, you farted. Come here. You stinky boy. Guys, look at Jeb. We got a new haircut. Come on, Jeb. Up. Come on. Oh, you tired today? Look. Isn't he great? He's great. He's like so great. Oh, you smell good too. You got some in your eye, buddy. You wanna go outside? Okay, let's go ahead. Oh, it's on sale. Let's buy it. Money down the drain, baby. Always spending money that I didn't anticipate. It just never ends. Thomas, how much more of the game is there besides the demo? Four other worlds. I don't really like this haircut. 4 other worlds. All right. I'm opening this up in Unity. I gotta redo all the caustics. Kill me! There's so much. Ugh. It's almost like I just don't care about caustics or volumetric fog anymore. I'd rather the game be performant, you know? Hello? Open up. It's not opening it for some reason. There it is. I know you can't see my screen. Hang on. What is this feeling? So certain and new. The moment I laid eyes on you. Butter, butter, loathing. Unadulterated loathing. For your face, for your clothing. Morgan says you're still on you're still on optimization. Don't tell me this is half a game dev. It's kind of more than half. It's just a lot, guys. But it's okay. I'm not complaining. If you can get your game optimized, this is what Gavin was talking about at Ciencia Ludos, his channel about game dev. He was talking about how if you could just have really good settings and your game is like optimized and it runs well, you're kind of halfway there with a good game. I wouldn't say it's 70%. It's especially in the modern era where you can kind of get away with it being not optimized. But yeah. All right, let's go to our water prefab. And you can see here it doesn't exist. Ocean water, and there's also an ocean water floor. Okay, so we have missing script. Oh, this is ocean water, I see. So let's go ahead and drag in our new water. Stylized water 3. There it is. So we're going to drag in this new prefab. We're going to do mobile, of course. It's an indie game, baby. And we're going to see how this looks. We'll put it right here. There it is. What do you think, guys? I'm all about it. It's actually, it's not bad. I'm going to copy this component. That's all I need. And now I could delete it. Go back to our water. Go to our ocean water. We're going to paste the component as new. Remove. And that should didn't work. What the F? What is this? Oh, what is that? The water component provides a means for other scripts to identify and find water bodies. Oh my. Okay. Let's try again. We're going to remove this script. And we're going to drag in a volumetric. I'm sorry. Just a prefab here of the... Oh, there's a tune one as well. I like that one. It's all zeroed out. So that's good, actually. But the game isn't really that. So let's just do mobile, guys. Oh, but the ocean. Let's look at the ocean. That looks so good, mama. I'm always going to pick the nicer looking thing. That's a killer asset. Dang, son. It's so pretty. I really like it. Quadrants? What are these quadrants? Whoa. It's huge. You want to drink it? I mean, how does it render? You know, does it matter how big it is? That's the question. I doubt it does. So I'm not going to mess with it. What I am going to do is we have this stylized water ocean. I'm going to duplicate this. And I'm going to call this stylized water twisted tower ocean. And we're going to mess with it. I think it's just, hopefully it's just this one. Right? I don't know what these quadrants are. I guess that's fine. I guess these are something like LODs. But yeah, let's go to the water object here. Okay, good. So we can just adjust the depth texture mode is set to after transparency on the default renderer. Water material may not render properly. That's fine. It looks like it's rendering just fine. Do we really want it to receive shadows? No, I don't care. All right, let's look at the colors here and match it to the game. So that's deep. Shallow is going to be kind of a murky, ugly green. Yeah, there we go, baby. And then the horizon is, I kind of want it to be like a dark horizon. Let's interplay mode and take a look. I don't know if this will work for you, but Unity Universal 3D Sample Oasis Scene has a height fog. I don't necessarily need a height fog. I appreciate it. I need a fog that moves and has texture to it so that it doesn't look so flat. Like this is so flat. But let's go ahead and look at the ocean. And we can adjust the material at runtime. Super shiny, which doesn't make any sense. The shallow is odd to me, but of course maybe I'm wrong. I feel like it needs to be brown. And the deep, yeah, the deep will be like a green. Oh, it looks really salty now. I'm not saying it's great, but it's definitely interesting. It looks like it's been like sand and soot is coming up, which is cool. I don't know if this is going to cause major issues with me. Is there a mobile mode? That would be great. Translucency. Translucency doesn't do anything, so I'm going to turn it off. Edge fading. I would prefer some sharper edges. No wave tint. The shine is insane. I guess we need that. Maybe we'll tile it up a little bit more. It's just super shiny. No refractions. Oh, the refractions look really good though. Oh man. Surface foam. I'm trying to figure out where the shine is. Okay. Yeah. There we go. Reduce the strength there. Increase the scale of it. That's ideal right there. That red light, I don't know where that's coming from. My theory is it's the reflection probe. Environment reflections, turn that crap off. No thank you. Yes, that looks like a good ocean right there. But we're missing our frickin' fog. I'm fine, baby. I'm fine with it. We might need to there's like no shadows. There's something going on. Like there's no shadows. Look, there's no shadows. I was wondering what was going on. Are we in Ultra? I'm telling you that making games is such a pain in the butt. Why are there no shadows? Not a single shadow. There's not a single shadow, guys. No, these aren't baked, though. This is a real-time light, so it should be casting shadows. See? That's a real-time light. It's not casting any shadows. Out of control. I mean, we're in Ultra. I did change the Atlas resolution, but I don't think that matters. Out of control, man. What? Son of a... Why is the resonant drawer off? Holy mackerel, we got a lot of problems, guys. For some reason, our resonant drawer is turned off. I thought I fixed that. Okay. We're going to save the scene, though. We're going to look into seeing what's going on with these shadows. I'm going to clear the bake. It's outrageous. That there are no shadows. Where did they go? What? Guys, there's no shadows. Look, I should see a nice long shadows being cast. There's nothing. What? Render graph viewer? We're on ultra. I don't get it. They're all gone. Look, not even this is casting shadows. Like if I were to set this to that's supposed to cast shadows. None. That's supposed to cast shadows. On. Maybe check in a new scene if there's shadows. Okay. We can go to floor 1 and see. Something going on with the render pipeline. That's wild. Okay, F works finally. Thank God. Thomas, did you not set your editor quality down accidentally? No, I just looked. We're in ultra. We're in ultra, man. Without shadows, you don't have a game. You know? So odd. No, we don't know if it's coming to consoles right now. We're still trying to figure out if it's going to run on PC. Look, the shadows are just dead. We can clear the bake. It's outrageous, man. You should see shadows right there. Yeah, it does feel like the water shader did this to us. No, we're in ultra. So this one here. Use settings. Let's do custom. What? Guys. That's crazy. This is so weird. I've never seen this before. There's no shadows. Unity might reduce the light's shadow resolution to ensure that shadow maps fit in the shadow atlas. Consider this when selecting the size of the shadow atlas. The shadow resolution of lights. What? Yeah, I'm using version control. We're going to restart Unity. Maybe that'll give us a solution, you know? That's crazy. Grok will throw us some solutions here. Ensure shadows is enabled in the pipeline asset. Set a reasonable value, 50. Well, duh. Ensure real-time global illumination or mixed lighting isn't overriding real-time shadows. Set lighting mode to real-time under mixed lighting. Yeah. Let's clear this really quick. No, it's not baked. There's no baked lighting here. Goodness me. Cast shadows is on. Wow. I'm gonna turn off the volumetric light. See if that solves it. Okay. It's not volumetric light. It's wild. No. We're going to solve this, guys. This is a big deal. You mentioned the resonant drawer cuts tries. It might be culling shadow casting. Temporarily disable the resonant drawer. That better be someone who has a solution. Nope. Dang it, man. Yeah. Yeah, we've got a highlight plus and volumetric. See, the problem with using assets is they don't update with Unity. So it's like all of these assets are broken. My highlight asset's broken, which is like this key should be highlighted here, and it's probably not. Yep, there you go. Highlight's not working. Yep. Yeah, but the shadow quality, I mean, why are you generating lighting? Wait. What the heck? I'm curious if there's there's real-time lighting here. Okay, good. All right. Maybe it's the scene view. I don't know. Let's go to play mode. Create a new scene and test it there. That's a good idea. That's wild. The bias. That's absolutely mad. I don't get it. File, new scene, standard. Let's go. All right, we've got this little guy here. Cast shadows on. We're gonna have our light. It's casting. No, wait, what is this? Yep, there's no shadows. Wait. Yeah, no shadows. You guys really think it's the water asset? I don't think it is. But I don't know. How funny would it be if this is like a common issue? I would not be surprised. Unity 6, no shadows. My shadows do not show in editor view or game view. This was a problem in July 2024. Oh, guys. is max distance set to 0? Well, there you go. Max distance was set to 0. It needs to be 60. Why was max distance set to 0? But that's outrageous. If I move closer, we should start seeing shadows. There they are. Okay. So I would say in Ultra, we need max distance. I don't know why they were 0. No idea. But we need to set it to like 50. It's going to take a while, but oh, it just changes everything. The whole look of the game. Everyone wants to blame the water. It might be the water. You know, it might be. I don't understand, though, that it still doesn't look right. No, that's right. Good. Okay. Oh, it looks so much better. So how far away do I need to be before a light casts a shadow? That's good. 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 All right. So Ultra. What do you get? Does 50 seem good? I feel like 50 is good. We'll do 60. Good grief. I really hope I did not submit a build like this to Steam. Medium, we're going to do 30 or like maybe 20. Low, 10. Actually, very low and low. It doesn't matter because they don't even cast. Goody. That helps a lot. We still need to figure out the fog. Crap, the water got deleted. Let's re-import that. That's your fault. That's your fault. I did not suggest that. And I will not accept responsibility. That's on you. You told me to delete it, and I did it, and it's your fault. I want to go drink a big old fat cup of coffee and work out. This has been an interesting day. Yesterday was a bad day. Today is a good day, though. That was rough. That issue, but I think we're good. We probably should generate the lighting again before I forget. So let's generate that. And we're only generating at 2 texels, so it shouldn't take long. By the way, guys, if you want to check out Full-Time Game Dev below, it's 25% off. You're going to learn everything I've learned. It sure seems like I haven't learned anything, doesn't it? You're going to learn everything I've learned in the last decade of learning how to make indie games full-time, getting funding from publishers, getting funding from Kickstarter, hitting the Steam front page. Yes, it sure seems like Thomas has never done any of that, and he's a grifter and a shill. But truthfully, I have done all that, and I actually hit the Steam front page last week with 3 weeks ago with the Twisted Tower demo. So that's like the 3rd time I've done that. So check it out below, see if it's something you're interested in, and we will move on to the exterior here. By the way, if you're a student, let me know in the chat what you think about the program. I'm going to save that. Saved by zero. I'll be waiting. All right, we have a bake for. Hey, the water's back. It looks great too. It saved all of its data. Oh, it looks just the way I want it. On the bright side, you can make an optimization. You know me, I'm going to make and sell courses all day long. Thomas the Course Shill. You know me. Stylized water 3. It's a little salt. It's like super salty. I mean, can you imagine taking a gulp of that ocean water? Oddly enough, it's... I don't know why. Oh, there it is. Okay. We'll just darken a little bit. There we go. And then the shallow. That's spookier to me. I feel like if it's underwater, it should be darker. I don't know why, but we're going to do that. Definitely have an issue, I believe. No, we're good with the horizon. What the F? Unity 6. Fully stable. Download it and enjoy optimization benefits at the click of a button. Ugh! I swear. Every second this crashes. What do you think of Roblox? I'm not thinking about Roblox right now. I just want to upgrade and be done with this crap. Okay, that's saved, so we're good. Fog is completely gone at this point. It's not there at all. Is that because I removed it? Yeah, the volumetric fog has just decided to just be gone entirely. Look at that. What? My theory is this is the occlusion culling. The GPU resonance drawer. Okay, shadows are back, baby. The fog is gone, though, which is... We understood that. But we really need it. I mean... If we go to our environment fog here and set it to linear... We may... I mean, I don't know. I wonder if there's a way to do some kind of cool texture. Is there fog? Yeah. What if I do negative 500? Okay, good. So it does work. Okay, well, honestly, we've made some pretty good progress here. Upgrading URP. I'm sorry, upgrading Unity 6. But the volumetric fog is a big problem. I will say that post-processing, I think it's handled differently in Unity 6. But it works. That's good. Yeah. It looks a lot better like that, but it depends on if you want to have a headache or not. So, yeah, I mean, I think it's definitely missing some intensity there. Anyway, yeah, we definitely need does sound do the work for us and we don't need the fog? Oh my word, our tries are back to 6 million. What the heck? What is happening? This is out of control. But why are the tries? It was great and now it's not. I feel like I need to just restart Unity. I think, like, what? Look at this! 8 million tries! For what? The sound is all wrong? Is it the freaking water? All the sounds went back. Is the resident drawer not working? Can't do this. Yeah, but what? Why is it that the tries are now double? Shadows. Maybe. Yep. It was shadows. Dang. I think I might need a bake. Okay, shadows are a big deal. Man, Unity 6 hasn't helped at all. And I don't even know what's going on there. Who knows what that is? We don't have any bake data. So nothing's been baked. I don't know why. The bake data's gone. Shadows, we've learned that shadows quadruple try count. So I don't even know if Unity 6 is actually solving a problem here. Oh, it's that easy, huh? Just use simple shapes for shadows? That's all I have to do? I know you're right, by the way. I know that's a good solution. I'm being fussy. I'm frustrated because Because it's my fault. It's not anyone's fault. It's mine. Yeah. So this whole time we weren't rendering shadows, and that was causing us to feel like we had... I don't know if that's true. Let's wait for this bake. Yeah, you might be right about the bake data. Hey, now let's get going and have some fun. Yeah. Erfan, you're probably right. I probably did clear the bake data. Look at all this. Look at this. It's just I'm frustrated. Am I not allowed to be frustrated, even if it's my fault? These volumetric lights are killing me. Anyway, let's go ahead and hit play and see what happens to our tries. Okay, yay. 3 million. Awesome. Why is that a real-time shadow? Why is that a real-time shadow?
What was that guy's problem?
It all looks real-time. Something's wrong. It definitely looks way better. Like, these shadows are huge. So much better. Those are some really crisp shadows.
What the hell is this place?
Those are really crisp shadows. We got some crazy amounts of tries. Look at that. If I turn that off, the tries go down. Look at that. Oh no, that's that. Okay, they go up. I just feel like that's way too many tries, guys. 11 million? 12 million? Like, the moment I set shadows to 1, the tries go up to 2.3 million. So we've made 0 progress, basically, in our optimization journey. We can't just get rid of shadows, you know. Now, if everything was baked, but you know, 2 million tries. How do I cull lights? Does Unity 6 have a light culling feature? You know, That's the question. Does Unity 6 have a light culling feature? John says, have you tried hitting the optimize button? It's next to the add multiplayer button. Oh man, this has been a funny day. Yeah, I definitely just want to get rid of this volumetric feature entirely, so I can get rid of these errors. But I'm gonna wait for an email from that dude. Should have culled based on distance. Light impacts performance big time. What? I don't know. I don't know if lights are called out with the residence drawer. I don't know. But I will say this shadow resolution. We really need it bigger than 50, don't we? Let's take a look. That's crazy. Oh, it's set to 10. For some reason, I thought I set it to 50. We'll do 60 so that we can see some of those details. I kind of feel like 100. I just don't understand why 100 wouldn't work. Where is the bottleneck? All right. In all seriousness, guys, I'm being a little bit silly today. Just because I'm streaming and I'm putting on a little show for you. In all seriousness, though, this is par for the course. This is how it goes. This is how it goes when you're making games. And that's something you just got to get used to, okay? Have fun. Struggle through the bugs. If you can't handle it, don't make games. That's the rule. Check out Full-Time Game Dev below. 25% off for the next 5 days. Depends on when you click the link. Once you click that link below, it'll generate a 5-day coupon for you. You get 25% off. Once those 5 days are up, they're up. So check it out below. You're going to join 4,500 students worldwide and learn everything that I've learned in the last decade of making indie games. That includes how to secure funding from publishers, how to secure funding on Kickstarter, how to hit the Steam front page. But Thomas, how do you know? Why should I listen to you? Because I've done it multiple times. And actually, my students have done it too. Chris Dare did it. Bart Mamser did it. Everflux Games did it. And went full-time by securing funding from publishers or Kickstarter. Also, you can learn how to make a game in Godot, Unity, or Unreal, whichever one you want to pick. It's up to you. You don't have to pick them all. You just pick one. 2D and 3D. So check it out below. Join 4,500 students. And by the way, if you're a student, let me know in the chat what you think about the program. What is this? Project settings, graphics, culling settings, camera relative culling. I like that. I like that. Let's take a look here and see if that's something we can do really quick. Bum, bada, bum, bada, bum, bum, bum. Build settings. Okay, what do we got here? Project settings. Graphics. Culling, camera relative, that's on. That's all on. Oh, cool. When enabled, Unity uses the camera position as a reference point for culling lights instead of the world space origin. Isn't that like a duh thing? It's like, well, of course you should do that. Why would I not do that?